Manager, game day 18, KCCA FC host Onduparaka Football Club here at the MTN Omondi Stadium. That is tomorrow, Saturday. Coming off that trip from Barra where KCCA had to drop 2 points. Now 3 points behind leaders, Vipers. How do you bounce back against a team that KCCA FC will be playing for the third time this season?
Thank you. First of all, I have to thank the Almighty for the gift of life. And I have to thank my players and the technical team for the work done, though it's still a long way to go. We're expecting to put in a lot in tomorrow's game because if we want to be champions, we need to win every game in front of us. The game is not going to be an easy one, but we shall do our best to see that we perform well.
The statistics against Onduparaka, that is for KCCA, seem to favor KCCA. In the last 10 games played, KCCA has got 7 wins, actually 100% winning record at home. 2 draws against Onduparaka in the entire 10 games and 1 loss that came in the first time KCCA played Onduparaka in 2016. Do you think the numbers being in favor of KCCA have anything to do for tomorrow's game?
Historical records does not matter a lot. What matters is the present action. We need to work so much to see that we perform better. In the past 2 games we played with them, the game was really hard. So we need to improve a lot to see that we achieve what we want. As I said earlier on, the game is not going to be an easy one. They are going to come all out. They will be so compact. They will want to cause havoc to us, but I think we at home, if we got the composure right and the confidence and the display we need to possess well, I think we shall overcome them.
Looking at this season, KCCA is the second least conceding side. They've conceded 11 goals in 17 games. But when you look at the goals scored, there are very many chances created by the club, but few attacked away. What do you think as a technical team you need to do right, especially with the players, given that now the number of forward options for the football club?
As technical members, we've done our part. We always create drills whereby we want our players to score goals. But as coaches, we can't step on the pitch to execute their roles. They need to develop the confidence. They need to put the right technique and to know the target of the net. So those are the things which belongs to them. But what we can tell them is just to keep on pushing them, giving them confidence. They can make it, because once you create chances and you don't put them away, it comes back to you. You will be punished. You cannot succeed on one goal every time. So your defensive mechanism must be so up to see that you sustain that margin. So if we had been scoring like 3 to 2 goals, 4, we would have been winning every game. But we are still with them, we are still pushing, we are still reminding them, we are still creating training sessions to see that we develop much in the future.
Probably you could also tell us any injury concerns ahead of KCCA versus Onduparaka. Any players that you think will miss out because of injury? Any players that you think are back from injury?
Those ones who are still sustaining the long-term injuries, as we said earlier on, this has been now, it's like a song, we've been singing it. They are still struggling. No one on those ones operated who is showing to be back in the team as soon as possible. But we think we have to give them time to see that they chew with patience. We think these players who are variable will help the team, and they have been trying to put their best. But what I'm appealing to them is to have more confidence, to leave the fear factor, which is sometimes brings them panic and they miss a lot of chances. So if they really develop and have that confidence that we at home, we need to be confident, we don't need to fear anything, I think the game will be so easy for us.
The past games that KCCA has been having, you have not been scoring. As you said, you have not been scoring very many goals. This has kind of affected the game that the fans are used to. How are we going to change this? Probably in the Onduparaka game or in other games to come?
As I said earlier on, this is about confidence. Once a team creates chances, that means the team is playing well. But once you don't put away chances, then you make your game boring and you cause pressure to come on your side. So if I remember the games we played there, like 3 games where we scored 3-1, 3-1, those were such an interesting game whereby players could express themselves well because they have big margin. But once they start scoring least goals, so the way the club wants to achieve more things, when time goes on and you have 1-0, so sometimes you are meant to be punished because the pressure will be on your side. But we are pushing them, we are encouraging them, we are creating drills for them to create and score chances. But I think time will come. It happens. We have some new players in this division. So I think with time they will make it. I have that confidence.
Aheebwa Brian, why is he not making your team? Do you think he's not ready enough to be part of your team compared to the other strikers you're having?
I think this game is the most democratic game in the world. It is seen by a lot of people. Judgments are there. Remember when we started the first games, I gave all strikers. I used to start with 2, then bringing the 2. I've been giving everyone a chance, but it's up to you as a person to take your chance to play well, because this is a big club. It needs results. Once you don't future with that perfection, then I don't think you'll have more time or much time on the pitch. Because I remember when we played Imbarala here, he was the starter. He played, but he wasn't that much effective. So football and time moves together. So time can't wait for you. There are others who want to come first, but we respect him as a good man. He trains always. Once he keeps on pushing and training, I think his chance will come. His chance will come definitely.